Kiss in the sky, kiss in the sky, yeah.
Hey, everybody! Thank you. I appreciate it. Guys, it's so good to be here. Welcome to the 2020 #Digi Awards. I'm thrilled to be here. I wish I could see all of you right now, but all the same, we're going to have a wonderful evening. Or afternoon, if you're watching this from Hawaii, Camille. Tonight is actually the first time we have ever decided to do the digital awards via digital means. There's some level of irony in that, I suppose, but we're hoping this works out really well. If not, blame all the people on our tech staff. That's Stephen Smith, Glenn Charles Gonzalez, and Hannah Roof, if you need someone to blame. I hope everybody out there is doing well. I hope you're healthy. I hope you're staying home. You're staying happy. You're getting through this sort of weird time. While I realize that Ashlyn is probably the only person who would ask how I'm doing, I'll take the opportunity to answer that question for her. And Ashlyn, I'm well. I miss hanging out with all the students. I am sick of being cooped up at home all day, every day. But honestly, I still have a job. I still have a house full of food. And I've even managed to find toilet paper now. Do you guys remember when that was a big deal? When it was almost impossible to find toilet paper anywhere? I remember being at the store and watching this one guy take like 100 rolls to the checkout and thinking to myself, bro, if you need 100 rolls of toilet paper to get yourself through a 14-day quarantine, you needed to see a doctor way before COVID-19 was ever a problem. Before we get any more into our night's events, I did want to take this opportunity to just share with you some condolences, some apologies, and some things that I just feel bad about. You're going through this experience that not a lot of other people have ever had to go through, and I feel bad about it. So let's commiserate together. Firstly, condolences. Condolences to those of you who are going to be missing your graduation ceremony this year. For $25,000 you paid to the school, you'd think they'd be able to shake your hand and give you a piece of paper, but for what it's worth, you can probably find someone else who, for $25,000, would also shake your hand and give you that piece of paper experience. Condolences to those of you who bought cute graduation outfits. You'll have to post it on Instagram for the second time, but other than that, won't get to see that live. I'm so sorry about that. Condolences to those of you out there who agreed to live with a crappy roommate because you weren't going to be home that much this semester anyway, right? Condolences to those of you who have had your wedding plans changed this summer. I guess now you're going to have to date for an entire 3 months after all, huh? Condolences to those of you I told you'd have jobs waiting for you. Condolences for saying there's such a great economy and you shouldn't worry. And condolences to all of those who I said, just stay positive, because now that I figured out how testing works, turns out you should definitely be staying negative. Condolences to all of you who have already spent your $1,200 stimulus checks. Those of us who haven't are going to put it in together and buy a new dessert shop here in Provo. But instead of calling it Froyo, we're going to serve Zoho. Okay, that one's bad. I'm sorry, I shouldn't even have written that one. And finally, condolences to Josh Caton. While your attempts at changing the votes this year were incredibly valiant, an attempt at mutiny is an automatic disqualification from winning any awards tonight. And for all those who voted Josh as best professor instead of me, condolences to you, because I'm going to have to fail you. For the rest of our events this evening, I want you to please pay attention to the rules of the game here. This is going to be a little odd jumping between this video feed and the live Zoom feed we welcomed you all onto. So please pay attention. When we tell you to play the video, please play so we can all be part of this together. And when you see a slide on your screen that tells you to pause, please go ahead and pause, return back to your Zoom meeting so we can do our acceptance speeches and our envelope openings live. We want this to be as best an experience as we can possibly have. And everybody jumping along, playing along, and keeping up with the pace of this should make this work. Also, make sure that you are dressed appropriately, at least from the top up. Should you win anything today, we will expect a speech and hope that you look the part. Thank you again so much, and welcome to the 2020 #Digi Awards. And here's Sydney to introduce our first nomination categories.
Some students walk into Y Digital with as many amazing ideas as an advertising student has stickers on his laptop. Some are talented at After Effects. Some have the most amazing graphic design abilities, while others find creative ways to solve problems in the lab, like stealing HDMI cords from the second floor of the Brim Hall when our Y Digital cords break. I now present to you the nominees for the Most Creative Award. Anne Marie Miller, Chaz Gonzalez, Hannah Antione Perkins, Hannah Roof, Jessica Auerkamp, Maddie Kelly, and Stevie Smith.
Yay. Okay, in this envelope right here, I have the runner-up and the winner for our Most Creative Award. Our runner-up, the most creative person in Y Digital, not named Stevie, is Anne Marie Miller. Yay! Okay, and our winner for the Most Creative Digi Award is Stevie Smith.
I knew it.
Yes, Stevie. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you.
Please, Stevie, wait.
Didn't prepare a speech, but honestly, what I remember most about this semester and all my good times at Y Digital is just all the people that I worked with that helped make the videos come to life. Anyone that I got to get set up a C-stand or any of that, you guys made my experience.
Remember when Adam was voted as the #1 professor to avoid at BYU? I think we've all been intimidated by Adam's endless knowledge about everything digital marketing and more. The following individuals were nominated as Adam's prodigies. The future of digital marketing at BYU. I present to you those nominated for most likely to take Adam's spot and run Y Digital one day. Ashlyn Arnett, Aubrey Smith, Jessica Auerkamp, Josh Caton, Katrina Arnell, and Soraya Henderson.
In this envelope, which looks very similar to the first one, I have the runner-up and winner for most likely to take Adam's spot and run Y Digital one day. All right. The would have runner-up would have been Josh Caton, but his name was X'd from
No!
Sorry, Josh. So our actual runner-up is, drum roll, Ryan Henderson. Woo! And our winner for most likely to take Adam's spot and run Y Digital one day is the one and only Katrina Arnell.
Knew it.
Guys,
Knew it.
thank you. You guys are truly a pleasure. I thought I'd have to say goodbye in December, and honestly, January was the most agonizing month of my life as I waited, not knowing if I would be allowed to come home. You guys are my home. You've made the past 2 years, my last 2 years at BYU, an absolute joy. And I'm really sad I didn't get to say goodbye officially, but I'm so grateful for the extra couple months I did get to have with you guys. Honestly, if I could do anything forever, it would be taking Adam's place, though I'd still let him hang out with us because obviously it wouldn't be Y Digital without Adam. But I am absolutely honored to have received this award. So, I love you all.
Of our Y Digital class, who would you nominate to be the richest at 30? These individuals are one step away from making it big. All they need is, well, a lot of money. The nominees for most likely to become a billionaire are Allie Jones, Andrew Cuthbert, Colin Frankham, Jacob Curtis, and Stevie Smith.
Last time you get to hear from me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Right here. Runner-up and winner for most likely to become a billionaire. Our runner-up this evening is Allie Jones. Yay, Allie! And our winner, the one and only who will become a billionaire of our Y Digital class, is Stevie Smith.
What? Wow. Thank you. Speechless.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Wait, that's it, Stevie? No speech?
I'm honored. Thank you.
Yay, Stevie!
I'm just too shocked. I'm sorry.
You went from never winning a Digi Award to winning 2 in 1
I know. A lot of, just like all of this, I consider Y Digital the best time I've honestly had at college. And just no one's given me that kind of responsibility that Adam's kind of, entrusted me with. I haven't just worked with you guys are just like the greatest people, honestly, on campus, and just the greatest energy. And I don't know what else to say. Like, thank you for the memories, and
Thanks for being an amazing creative, Stevie.
The Digi Awards is proudly sponsored by The Broken Oar, the best American eatery in Moab.
I'm Malia Riches, and I was the account executive for Temple Square this semester. The first award that I will be announcing is most likely to win Cupcake Awards. Every semester, we're lucky enough to have a few moms in Y Digital who are the best bakers. Between cookies, peach cobbler, and banana cream pudding, there's always a special treat in the lab for the rest of us less domestic people to mooch off of. If digital marketing doesn't work out, the winner of this category has a future in Cupcake Wars. The nominees for most likely to win Cupcake Wars are Jillian Ponce, Katrina Arnell, Marissa Devereaux Perez, and Sarah Jane Aubrey. Okay, in this award envelope, we have most likely to win Cupcake Wars. And the runner-up for most likely to win Cupcake Wars is Katrina Arnell. The Digi Award goes to Jillian Ponce.
Yeah! You.
Thank you to my food prep class, and thank you to all of you guys who I brought food to critique. Thank you so much. I wish I could bake you all something right now because I've had nothing but time to bake at this point. So
What would you bake for us?
I love you all so much. What would I bake? Oh,
Describe it.
how about over the summer, I will bake you all strawberry lemonade cupcakes if you guys come see me. So come visit me and I will bake you.
I'm down.
Perfect.
Yay.
I've loved being with you guys so much. Thank you so much for being my friend and eating my food. And I just love you guys so much. Thank you.
We love you, Jillian.
We love you so much.
This next award was our most competitive award this year. This goes to someone who is constantly hardworking, always reliable, and the honorary AA of the team. This person is definitely going places in Y Digital. The nominees for Rookie of the Year are Andrew Cuthbert, Aubrey Smith, Cassidy Holmes, Colin Frankum, Kyle Andrews, and Sarah Sharon. Next, like I said in the video before this, this was our most competitive award this year. So for this award, we actually have 2 runners-up who tied. So as a tie for runner-up, we have Colin Frankum and Andrew Cuthbert. And the winner by just 2 votes for Rookie of the Year goes to Aubrey Smith.
Oh,
Hey,
thank you guys. Thanks.
That's Aubrey.
There I am. Thank you so much. I mean, it makes sense that this was one of the more competitive Digi Awards because I was blessed to be admitted with some awesome people. So I feel really honored. It's been an awesome semester, and I'm looking forward to more. Thank you.
Go Aubrey!
Thank you.
Aubrey's the newbie on my team, and she definitely deserved this award. We love you, Aubrey. This next award is our most dramatic award yet. This award goes to someone who is constantly looking for love and constantly flirting with their other team members. The nominees for most likely to go on The Bachelor or The Bachelorette are Cordell Cox, Donna Wilson, Josh Caton, Maddie Bishop, Natalie Lopez, and Remy Charles. For most likely to go on The Bachelor or Bachelorette, I don't really see all these envelopes. Our runner-up is Remington Charles. And the winner of the Digi Award for most likely to go on The Bachelor or Bachelorette is Maddie Bishop.
I knew it! Wow. I'm incredibly honored to accept this award. And I know that Chris Harrison says every season that it's going to be the most dramatic season yet. But I can promise you all that my season will actually be the most dramatic season yet. And when I have my hometown date, I'll bring whoever it is to meet all of you because I love you so much.
Thank you, Maddie. We love you. The Digi Awards wouldn't be possible without all of our great sponsors. This next award is sponsored by The Roof Restaurant.
I'm Sarah Jane, or SJ, and I've had the privilege this semester of being the AE for the CMN team and also for the jazz team. It has been so fun being able to work with such awesome students, and even though the semester has been unconventional, I've still loved every second of it. I'm embarrassed to admit that in the last month, I have Googled, what does TLDR mean? Or what does ICYMI stand for? The good news is that the person winning this award is 100 times more with it than I am. Here are the nominees for the most likely to still say LOL when they're 60 years old award. Ashlyn Arnett, Hannah Antione Perkins, Maddie Kelly, Maddie Giles, Remy Charles, and Romney Morgan.
All right, the runner-up is Remington Charles. Woohoo! Congrats, Remy. Your second runner-up for tonight. Okay. And the winner of this award is Maddie Giles. Yeah, Maddie.
OMG. Thanks so much. This is a great award to win. I'm honored. It's been a great year in Y Digital, and I'm so grateful I was able to be a part of it, and it's been so fun to make so many new friends, even though we've been in the program for a few years together. I feel like I met so many new people and just had so many memories, going to New York, watching The Bachelor, and just spending so much time together. So I'm really gonna miss you all and love you so much, and I'll text you LOL all the time till I'm 60.
Thank you. That was a perfect speech.
What's up, beaches? I'm so freaking happy to introduce this mother freaking award. Y Digital has loved the hella colorful language we've heard this semester. The people who are nominated for the biggest potty mouth award are Maddie Walzer, Marissa Devereaux Perez, Nalini Risek, Rachel Grunvig, and Stevie Smith.
Nelly, I agree with your chat. That you said you should have been nominated. I agree with that. Okay. So the runner-up for the biggest potty mouth award is Maddie Walzer. Yay, Maddie. Okay, and the winner of the biggest potty mouth award is Marissa Devereaux Perez.
It could not go to anyone else.
Woo!
I don't know what to say. My parents are going to be so mad. Thank you so much for all of you that voted, and we'll make this a really awkward stay at my parents' house now when I've had to explain to them, no, I only slightly cuss occasionally, one time, every day. You don't even know, but thank you guys.
I work for it.
I'm sorry for all the ones that I cussed around that didn't appreciate that, but yeah, you guys remember what I said in class on accident, so.
Marissa, all of that is bullshit. I'm just saying it right now.
Nalini?
Was that Nalini?
Okay.
She's coming for the crown.
I love that this is being recorded.
That's why I was careful.
Going on YouTube, man.
Fight me, Nalini.
Okay, I'm just gonna rein it back in. Okay, please tune into your video.
So this semester has been unusual, to say the least. Each team has had some rough phone calls with clients, and some of you have had the experience of losing your internships or not getting the job that you wanted. Additionally, dealing with the difficult news of having the semester kind of canceled for us and some of us not being able to graduate has also been hard. Luckily, when brainstorming nominees for the Sunshine of the Team Award, the other AEs and I thought of so many people that deserve to be nominated and honored for their positive attitudes. Thank you for bringing sunshine to each of your teams during this craziest semester of our lives. The nominees for Sunshine of the Team Award are Jillian Ponce, Kelsey Johansson, Kyle Andrews, Maddie Giles, Malia Riches, and Sydney Zanger.
So, the Sunshine of the Team Award runner-up is Maddie Giles. Congrats, girl. And the winner of Sunshine of the Team Award is Malia Riches.
Yes! Woo! Did you guys just hear that?
Yeah.
Hunter just shouted
Yeah,
that.
you're
under
the
door.
sunshine of my life, okay?
Guys, you're so nice. I don't even know what to say. Y Digital is my family. I love you all so much. And I'm so happy that I got to spend the last 2 years with you. It's been so fun. Being an AA was hard, being an AE was hard, but I feel like I learned so much. And I feel like you guys brought so much sunshine to my life. So I'm happy that I could bring a little bit of sunshine to all of yours. I love you all.
Thank you. You're the best.
It would be inappropriate for us to go on this evening without remembering some of those who have passed on. Here are some who have passed on this year to bigger, but not necessarily better things.
Oh, Catsview. Look at all these peasants. Hi, I'm Marissa Devereaux Perez, a lover of cats and Game of Thrones, and I'm coming to you pre-recorded from my parents' house. And I've got to say, laundry service and bedside table service has never been better. But I've got to say, COVID-19, you're helping my introverted self to get done with a ton of hobbies. However, my extroverted husband is driving me a little crazy, so please, can you just get on your way? But I'm pretty sure we have somebody in our class that will be the last person to contract COVID-19. And those nominees are Anne Marie Miller, Cordell Cox, Hannah Ruff, Jessica R. Camp, Nalini Resick, Sarah Sharon, and Soraya Henderson. Okay, so for last person to contract COVID-19, for our runner-up, we have Sarah Sharon.
Yeah, Sarah! Still don't have it yet.
And then for our winner, we have Hannah Roof. I'm sorry, I've been pronouncing it wrong this entire time. I am so sorry.
Wow. I'm so happy to be winning this award. I don't know what I did to be nominated for this, but you know, maybe it was the masks. Yeah, it's been super fun. Thanks for everything, guys.
So today I'm filming on Easter, so I thought maybe I would help you with a religious lesson. So going from 1st Nephi, we see that Nephi is trying his the best ways he can to get a hold of the golden plates, right? Well, I like to consider him a white hat marketer. He goes up to the people and he asks nicely, "Can we get these?" Then he tries to go again with a ton of gold, asking nicely if he can have the plates. Each time it doesn't work, so then we get God in the mix. And that's who I think is the first black hat marketer of the Book of Mormon, because he comes up with the bright idea to slay Laban and then wear his clothes to get the golden plates. Now that's out of the box thinking that we need in marketing today. And the people that are most likely to be our next Black Hat marketers are Camille Christensen, Ikaika Kamimoto, Maddie Walser, and Sydney Craig.
Also, I still can't believe I got biggest potty mouth when I totally just gave a religious lesson. So,
Analogy though.
all right. Most likely to become a Black Hat marketer. And the runner-up goes to Camille Christensen.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Camille.
Thank you.
And our winner for most likely to become a Black Hat marketer goes to the one and only Maddie Walser.
Yeah.
So definitely don't know why I got this award. So I had to Google what that was before this because I had no idea what it was. And I did not expect a religious lesson with it because I thought it was Google told me that it was unethical SEO practices. So I just figured that everybody thought I was the most conniving and devious one in my digital. So I am a Slytherin, so I guess it fits.
She says thank you.
Generally, I'm a really upbeat and positive person. But you know what not hate. Hate is a very strong word. Dislike with a passion. I dislike with a passion Zoho. Either I'm clocked in for 36 hours or I don't clock in for 2.5 months. I'm pretty sure Adam had to fake the number of hours because there's no way those are correct. But I have to say, I'm not the only one on this struggle bus of hate. We have the most likely to forget to clock into Zoho hours nominations, which are Alyssa Wayland, Cassidy Stoffer Holmes, Michaela Sierra, Nellie Apello, and Sydney Craig.
So most likely to forget to clock their Zoho hours. My entire team, just kidding. Runner-up, Michaela Sierra. And for our winner, we have Darnell Nelly Apello.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I would like to thank Zoho for locking me out of my account this semester to make this possible. I'd also like to thank NBA 2K, Call of Duty, and Fortnite, and all the countless Japanese anime that I've watched to also make me forget to clock in or clock out last semester and spring semester. I couldn't have been here without the help of Zoho and all these other corporations. So it's an honor. I promise I'm really not this forgetful. I just was locked out of Zoho this semester. So thank you, everyone. It's an honor.
Digi Awards wouldn't be possible without the support from generous sponsors like Hallow.
Hey, I'm trying to become fluent in English. Will you be my speaking partner? Hey, I'm trying to become fluent in English. Will you be my speaking partner? Hey, it's so hard to find a partner to practice with. You having the same challenges? One friendship away from fluency.
My dear friends, it's a privilege to be here with you tonight, even if it is remotely. I left Y Digital, I thought possibly in December, and I wasn't ready to say goodbye then. And I'm definitely not ready to say goodbye now. But here we are. I'll never forget the first time in Y Digital where I felt like I belonged. It was like 4 weeks into my first semester when my AA called me in and said, Katrina, I really need your help. My help? Me? I thought like I was a little trainee that just needed to be shuttled around and wasn't actually helping anyone. I had rarely in my life felt such a sense of belonging, and never have I been able to hold on to it so long. Y Digital has been my home, and you have been my family. Thank you for giving me this sense of friendship, of security, always having a place to come back to. The only words more common in this lab than a radically candorous comment is an urgent question. Whether it's for life advice, a client catastrophe, or Facebook best practices, we all need Adam time. Though this valuable commodity is not always divided up evenly. Whether these nominees received votes because they're seen as the second half of a most dynamic duo with our agency director, attached at the hip in every moment of staff meeting, or maybe because they just need a little extra taken care of, it is my pleasure to now announce the nominees for the most likely to end up living in Adam's basement. And the nominees for the most likely to end up living in Adam's basement are Becca Rare, Camille Christensen, Chaz Gonzalez, Ikaika Kamimoto, Maddie Bishop, Nelly Apelu.
Okay, so I'm now very gracefully opening up the envelope that I've been staring at for days without peeking at. So the runner-up for the most likely to end up living in Chaz's basement, in Adam's basement, the runner-up is Chaz. And the winner.
Oh, thank heaven.
And the most.
Thank heaven.
The most likely to end up living in Adam's basement is Ikaika.
Wow. Well, if you can hear me over the laptop fan, I forgot everything that I was nominated for, so I'm just as surprised as you. But yeah, sorry, I'm like gonna not read the comments while I make the speech. But yeah, I love Y Digital, love all you guys. Sad that we can't all be together. Yeah, but I think one of the first times, kind of going back to Katrina's comment, one of the first times I felt like I belonged in the lab was when I joined in spring, and we were just doing work in the lab, and then Adam was coming around, and I just turned to him and asked him, hey, can we get a cereal shelf in the lab? And he was like, yeah, I love that idea. I thought he wasn't going to say yes or anything. But no, it's been really cool working with everybody and how accepting everybody's been, how much everybody's helped me. So I just want to thank you guys. And yeah, again, I want to thank Adam. Anybody willing to tell jokes like that to an empty room, he's dedicated. So definitely thank you to everybody, and yeah, hope to see you guys all soon.
It will now be my privilege to announce the winner of the category Most Radically Candorous. As you all know, radical candor is the principles and theory that our lab most depends on. Without us being able to speak clearly and confidently to each other about real issues while still remaining friends and being kind, all of our clients and projects would surely fall apart. Radical candor is guidance and feedback that's both kind and clear, specific and sincere. There are a few specific members of our team who have gone above and beyond, working hard to keep it real while still bringing everyone together to solve the problems that need to be solved and saying what needs to be said. And the nominees for the award Most Radically Candorous are Allie Jones, Alyssa Wayland, Chaz Gonzalez, Donna Wilson, and Jacob Curtis.
Okay, so I have here the envelope containing our runner-up and winner for the most radically candorous. Aubrey, thank you. Royal Heritage. I actually am a descendant of King Henry III, I found out. Anyway, and the runner-up is, once again, Chaz. And
Dang it,
the
you'll
winner.
never hear my speech.
Sorry, Chaz. So we do get to hear a speech tonight for the winner, the most radically candorous, from Allie Jones. Allie?
I don't think Allie's here. I'm pretty sure she's still at the half show because she was in charge of superlatives.
Oh my gosh, this is awkward.
Oh man, I
Okay.
guess that means
You
we
like-
can hear Chaz's speech after all.
I have it written out. You want to hear it?
Yep, go ahead. Take it away.
All right. I'm giving this speech I'm accepting this nomination in behalf of Allie Jones. Thank you for this award. On behalf of Allie, honestly, if I were to speak candidly, I totally saw this coming. Radical candor is a mentality of speaking your mind and not having to intentionally miscommunicate or overcommunicate. To intentionally miscommunicate is to be so kind to a person that you don't actually tell the truth. And to overcommunicate is by intentionally hurting people's feelings, and that doesn't help anybody. But here at White Digital, I have never seen such efficient communication or such kindness. Actually, the creator of the phrase radical candor originally wanted to call it radical kindness, but considering the fact that she was a woman, she felt that she would not have been taken seriously. And so she called it radical candor. However, that doesn't make it any less true. Here at White Digital, we are so kind and we are so honest, and that's what gives us power. And that's what makes us stand out as an agency. May I speak with radical kindness now? I don't think anybody really appreciates what a fantastic boss we have in Adam Durfee. I sincerely believe that everyone here has become extremely talented because they chose to be extremely talented. I personally believe that we have each brought our very best to the table, and that is what has rendered us such amazing results. I accept this nomination of Radical Candorous for Allie Jones, and thank you so much for being at the Digi Awards.
Thank you, Chaz.
That
was
deserves an unmuted clap.
That speech
you,
deserves a Digi Award right there.
Just for the speech.
I'm
Yeah,
I'm the boss here, so I'm going to formally award Chaz a Digi Award for that.
Yes!
I believe is Chaz's second Digi Award in his lifetime. Is that correct, Chaz?
That is correct. I was nominated most likely to write a self-help book. Let's go!
The final award that I will be reading has a special place in my heart. Intern of the Year. It has been with great excitement and pleasure that I have watched these new interns join us in the lab with fear hidden behind their calm nods and smiles as they listen to us go off on tangents about our projects. I've been so impressed with how quickly they've jumped on with hardly any training at all. Everybody else gets at least some sort of boot camp training. But these brave interns jumped right in the middle of a semester already going 100 miles an hour and contributed wholeheartedly to their teams. And the nominees for Best Intern of the Year are Carter Woods, Charity Monroe, Kelsey Johansson, Madison Mingus, and Romney Morgan.
This was a tough one voting for, and it was an absolute pleasure to read. This definitely has a special place in my heart. I love you, interns. But the runner-up, even though you are all winners in my heart, the runner-up and the winner of the Best Intern of the Year award, runner-up goes to Madison Mingus. Well deserved, well deserved. And and the winner of the Best Intern of the Year goes to Charity Monroe.
You guys are amazing. I gladly accept this award. I'm honestly so sad that I don't even have the chance to get to know all of you better. But I Googled how to give an acceptance speech, and it said to show honest appreciation. So I honestly appreciate this. And it says to know the organization from which you are accepting the honor. So thank you, Y Digital. And then it said, be brief. This is not about you. So thank the people who actually did the work. So I would like to thank my parents for birthing me, and also my family for letting me bum off of them, and also just Katrina and Adam for telling me to not be scared. And I really appreciate all of you guys. You are wonderful, and I just wish I could keep learning from all of you. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Charity. Gosh, I'll never forget it. A year ago, you came wandering into Y Digital asking what this place was and us sitting down at the table. And now look at us. My cheeks are getting sore from smiling.
Before we go any further with our awards, we want to recognize the sponsors who have made it possible for us to be here tonight.
Our next award this evening is for the best student in a supporting role. These students we affectionately call our AAs, our account assistants, and they're in so many ways the lifeblood of this agency. While it might be me or our account executives that tend to get most of the accolades and most of the attention, in reality, anyone can tell you that the reason this agency works, the reason all the work gets done each day and all of your Zoho hours still get counted, is because we have dedicated AAs who work all day, every day for no extra pay to make sure this works. We want to take the opportunity to give them some recognition, and me to take a moment as well to give you, AAs who are listening, my personal, most sincere, heartfelt thanks for the work that you've done this semester. We can't do it without you, and we won't be able to do it without you. So thank you so much for letting us do it with you. The nominees this year for Best Student in a Supporting Role are Ashlyn Arnett, Becca Rare, Josh Caton, Maddie Walzer, Maddie Bishop, Natalie Lopez, Rachel Grundvig, and Soraya Henderson.
Apologies, by the way, to Maddie Walzer for the N instead of the R. The R key on Chaz's keyboard doesn't work, so it happens sometimes.
I'm so sorry.
I will say, as you just heard in my speech, that I have a sincere level of gratitude to all of our AAs. We don't pay them any money. I was gonna ask Dr. Carter, who's on this today, if he'd give us money to pay AAs, but after the Potty Mouth Award, I'm not sure he's so impressed with us. So we won't ask him this semester. But our AAs who work so hard get no pay. They keep this whole thing running. So though we're gonna crown a winner here tonight that'll get one of our cute little plastic trophies for a Digi Award, I want you to know you've all done a great job. I'm sincerely grateful for all of you. And whether this award was supposed to go to Josh or not, due to the backgrounds and the mutiny he's running, we'll make sure Josh receives nothing. All right, so I have the envelope right here, and we'll open this up. For Best Student in a Supporting Role. By the way, every single one of our AAs received votes, but the runner-up this year for Best Student in a Supporting Role goes to Soraya Henderson. And now for the winner, the 2020 Digi Award for Best Student in a Supporting Role goes to Ashlyn Arnett.
Yeah! Oh gosh. Am I unmuted? Well, okay, Adam, I really actually do hope you're doing well. I know you always think I'm kidding when I say how are you, but I'm always serious. So, okay. Didn't prepare a speech for this one last year because I didn't think I'd win, and I didn't prepare one this year because I didn't think I'd win. But I love you all, and I will write about you all in my journal tonight, and I'll tell my kids about you guys forever. That's all.
Thank you. Brief but powerful words, Ashlyn. Appreciate that. And I will say that Y Digital is going to be very sad to have you move on. You've been a great part of our organization for a long time, even though you decided to sit out for one whole semester one time.
Biggest regret ever, honestly.
Here to everybody, if you take a break from Y Digital, you're going to regret it. Just wanted Ashlyn to say that on a recording.
Our next award goes to one of our fantastic student account executives. Our student account executives, more affectionately known as AEs, are the students at Y Digital I count on for everything. These are students that you can find in our Y Digital agency environment any time of the day, and often most times in the night. These are students who work well beyond the amount of time that I'm able to pay them for. These are students who put aside other student jobs, they put aside other classes, and who knows how many other things in their personal and social lives. in order to make sure that Why Digital is something that can happen. To these students, I'm always incredibly grateful because these are students who are exceptional. These are students who take an assignment from me and they run with it, and every year I'm beyond impressed as to what these people do. It's not just about working in Why Digital, it's about being the head of our agency to the clients we speak to. It's about training students, it's about dealing with their peers. For them, it's about achieving a level of excellence I'm not sure most of them have seen before, but as they accomplish that, it makes so much of my job worth it and makes Why Digital operate the way it does. This year, our nominees for Best Student in a Leading Role are Malia Riches, Marissa Devereaux Perez, Sarah Jane Aubrey, and Sydney Zanger.
I will say that this is the hardest award for me to give each year, though the votes are done by each of you, so I don't have any say in it. The reason this is hard is because all 4 of our AEs, in the most sincere way possible, are always deserving of this award. All 4 of our AEs work crazy hard. All 4 of them have to clock out after they hit their 20 hours and are not allowed to work anymore, and yet continue to work and just don't take any pay for it. All 4 of them have received texts and Slacks and messages from me at all manners of the day, all manners of the night. They deal with a lot. It's more than just managing the workload as well. Managing your peers is really hard, and they do that exceptionally well. Managing a client who expects to talk to a professional every day is really hard. And understanding always what they're supposed to do, how to be the expert in everything going on in their teams, is an extraordinary amount of work. So because of this, I wish I could give Digi Awards to all of them. But each year, I simply ask their peers and their teams to vote and pick the one AE they thought just outperformed even the high expectations we already have for AEs. So I have here in this envelope the winner of this year's Best Student in a Leading Role. And for this year, the 2020 Digi Award goes to Sydney Zanger.
Oh,
we won, babe!
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is like, so thank you so much. I don't even have words. I'm shocked that I even won this because I was going up against amazing competition. SJ, Malia, and Marissa are all exceptional AEs. And I'm so grateful that I've had the opportunity to work with them this semester. Adam will tell you, and some of my close friends will tell you that I almost didn't take this position at the beginning of the semester because I wasn't sure I was cut out for it. I didn't know that I'd do a really good job at it. And I just learned that I love working with y'all in the lab. My team made this just the best experience for me. And I was so fortunate to have the team that I did. And for those of you that I didn't get to work with, I love you all too. I'm really grateful for all the impact that each of you have on our lab. And just to everyone who made this experience so exceptional for me. To Josh and Soraya, my AAs, for picking up my slack and helping to keep our project organized. And to Adam and Katrina for helping to oversee everything and being my biggest supporters. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful for Why Digital. I'm so grateful for the leadership opportunities I've had in the lab. So thank you so much.
I'm crying.
Thank you, Sydney. Thank you to all of the team members, and thank you to all of the AEs. Every AE received a ton of votes for this award. So I'm sincere when I say that all of them are fantastic, and we're all incredibly blessed this year to have these 4, Malia, Marissa, Sydney, and Sarah Jane working for us. So thank you to you all. I sincerely appreciate it.
This next award honors a faculty member not named Adam, who has been able to help our students along their educational journey. Though I spend most of my days and nights as well thinking about Why Digital and helping students through our different client work, we do have a lot of faculty who work behind the scenes, helping teach different skills and help the students grow to be the professionals that we know you're all going to become. This year, for our best professor in a supporting role, we asked students to write in who has been most influential for you in order to determine which of our many behind-the-scenes faculty would be deserving of this honor.
Can we have Allie accept her award?
Allie, did you finally catch up?
I don't know what I won, but but I win.
Chaz accepted the award for you. Did a fantastic job.
Nothing. You're good. Don't worry about it.
It was an
for
excellent
coming.
speech in your behalf.
What did he say? I don't
Allie, you won most radical candorous. You are the most radically candor person out of everybody in Y Digital, hands down. We all voted for it because you like to speak your mind, but you do it with a smile, and no one can stay mad at you. You have the most amazing way of being kind, but also telling the truth about how you really feel. Why don't you accept your award and say something about that?
Is this like a backhanded award? Like, you know, it's kind of like one of those awards that you're like, she kind of scares me, but it's a good thing, you know? I feel
No,
like
that's
this is like one of
just me.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I appreciate you all. I really do. But last year I won the loudest award, and this year I won most likely to speak her mind. Thank you. I love you all dearly. Most likely to speak her mind. So I don't really know the vibe that I'm giving off here, but like I like you all, so thanks anyway.
Thank you for finally joining us, Allie. It's not like we had an award show going on tonight or anything.
Yeah, it's not like anybody else did either, Adam.
You know what? We picked the date first. So anyway.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Continuing forward. I'm just sad I didn't get voted most radically candorous, Chaz and Allie. That's really all it is. I introduced this concept to the agency and they give the award to other people. All right. So for best professor in a supporting role, as you saw in the clip, we had a ton of professors written in. To some professors who I don't think teach in the communication school because I didn't recognize them, to others that most of you know well. We just jotted those write-ins down. I'd like you to note there were an extraordinarily high number of votes for somebody named Josh Caton. I couldn't find him in the BYU directory. So unfortunately, all of those votes were thrown out. So that's the way that one's gonna have to go. Also, please don't pay attention to his backgrounds on Zoom. There's a lot of material back there that I don't think is suitable for Y Digital students. All right, so for the best professor in a supporting role, we have this year the runner-up with the second most votes is Dr. Devin Knighton. And the winner this year of Best Professor in a Supporting Role might be a little bit of a throwback, but it's going to be Professor Joseph Ogden.
Woo! Yeah! I saw this coming. Everybody on mute.
Wow. Well, I did show up in San Francisco to see you all, so that was good, right?
It wasn't enough.
Thank you very much.
You also showed up in China.
Yeah, that's true too. I'd almost missed my plane by, I think I was the last one to board. So anyway, it was great to see everybody. I'm happy to help from a distance if I can. Come work for a little company we're starting, and we'll all have a good time again together.
And now, the award that all of you have been waiting for.
Best Professor in a Leading Role.
The nominees are Adam Durfee and the Duke of Digital.
There was only one nomination. This is rigged.
It's the tyranny, man. I'm telling you.
Who's doing an envelope opening for this? This is my favorite award every year.
Malia,
I'm doing it. I got the envelope. The envelope set. And the winner is Adam Durfee.
Yes. Thank you. Everybody who's excited right now passes the class.
Yay, I'm excited. Yay, Adam.
Young innocent boy.
Guys, listen, I'm so thrilled. Thank you once again for trusting me to be the leading professor in this role. I know for some of you, you think, why Adam? Why Adam? You know why Adam? Because I'm there every single day. That's why Adam. Because when you need me, I answer your slacks. Because when you need me, I put down what I'm doing, let you come to my office and chat, because I'm there for all of your staff meetings. I appreciate those of you who chose to recognize that effort. That makes all of this worth it for me.
So thank you. I'm happy to accept my 3rd straight Digi for Best Professor in a leading role this year.
I helped hire him.
That's actually correct.
I don't know what you're talking about. I voted for Lane Peterson. How did you get this vote?
I
Oh,
voted
stand
no,
up.
so next time.
Dr. Carter, are you still on this call?
He's waving.
He's waving.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I just want to say that Professor Ogden is prohibited from hiring Adam.
Perfect. I was just more going to bring up that Dr. Carter had asked me to take this job a few years back, and I told him I didn't think it was something I was interested in, and then he sent in Professor Ogden, the big guns, who gave me a call, and we started chatting about it, and it's kind of been history ever since then. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Dr. Carter for joining us and being part of the reason that I get to win this award every single year.
Thank you so much, everyone, for such a wonderful Digi Awards. Thank you for sticking with us, for sitting in your favorite chair, or for clapping and cheering along with those of us who won awards tonight, and also cheering for those who didn't. I want to take a moment to say that anybody not officially selected for a Digi Award tonight, one of these wonderful little trophies to keep on their desk or on the dashboard of their car, we still love you. We still love that you are part of our agency, and forever you are part of our agency. So thank you, and thank you for being with us. The last thing we have for you here tonight is a compilation of photos and videos and other things that we hope will make you just a little bit nostalgic. We hope for a second will help you remember that the students that you worked with, the colleagues that you went through this experience with, are more than just friends, or more than just coworkers, but really have become family.
Walking through a crowd, the village is aglow. Kaleidoscope of loud heartbeats, undercoats. Everybody here wanted something more, searching for a sound we hadn't heard before. And it said, welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. It's a new soundtrack. I could dance to this beat forevermore. The lights are so bright, but they never blind me. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. When we first dropped our bags on apartment floors, took our broken hearts, put them in a drawer. Everybody here was someone else before, and you can want who you want. Boys and girls and girls, welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. It's a new soundtrack. I could dance to this beat forevermore. The lights are so bright, but they never blind me. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. Like any great love, it keeps you guessing. Like any real love, it's ever changing. Like any true love, it drives you crazy. But you know you wouldn't change anything, anything, anything. Welcome to New York. It's been waiting for you. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. Welcome to New York. Sam, JC, Valerie, and Adam pulling all our weight. Students creating clients, rejoicing, all is merry and bright. Keep on clocking in and out before Adam finds out.
Today we live, today we breathe, today we know that we are strong when we are weak. Today we trust, we overcome, take every chain that kept us slaves and throw them off. We're not waiting for permission, we defy our inhibition, like our middle name is fearless, unafraid. If we're gonna fly, we fly like eagles, us out wide. If we're gonna fear, we fear no evil. We will rise, by your power we will go, by your spirit we are born. If we're gonna stand, we stand as giants. If we're gonna walk, we walk as lions. We walk as lions. Today is ours. It's always been. Before we face the fight, we know who's gonna win. We live by faith and not by sight. We don't want safe and quiet. We don't want to run and hide. This is not an intermission. It's our time, not gonna miss it. You've already called us fearless, unafraid. If we're gonna fly, we fly like eagles, us out wide. If we're gonna fear, we fear no evil. We will rise, by your power we will go, by your spirit we are born. If we're gonna stand, we stand as giants. If we're gonna walk, we walk as lions. We walk as lions. Everywhere we go, the battle has been won. We know you've gone before us, so we're taking home and stay. With every step we take, we know we'll rise victorious. If we're gonna fly, we fly like eagles, us out wide. If we're gonna fear, we fear no evil. We will rise, by your power we will go, by your spirit we are born. If we're gonna stand, we stand as giants. If we're gonna walk, we walk as lions. We walk as lions.
Cheap, fake, easy to break. That's how I used to be. Here, take it. Now I'm awake. I'll tell you what I see. Plastic don't shine, glitter don't shine, rhinestones don't shine the way you do. You are so real, you are so rare. I see you there, I see you. I see stars, so many stars tonight. You could make diamonds dull. You are so beautiful. I see stars, you shine out. I see you there. It's me and you, not us and her. 'Cause if we knew how strong we were, we'd say what we are. Stars, say what you are. We're stars, you're a star. So many stars tonight. You could make diamonds tall. You are so beautiful. I see stars. We shine as bright as day. I will look out for you. We'll light each other's way. I see stars. I see stars. So many stars tonight. We could make diamonds tall. We are so beautiful. I see stars. We shine as bright as day. I will look out for you. We'll light each other's way. We are so real. We are so rare. We see you there. We see you. We're all stars. We're all stars. So many
Whoever created that video did an awesome job. Just have to say that.
That video was so good. Gigi, whoever made that.
Adam made it.
Adam, it was awesome.
Why does he even hire us? I don't even know. He can make everything. He can do everything. That was amazing, man.
Thank you. Hopefully everybody's wrapping up, getting through it. It was very fun to look back. Thank you guys for submitting all the photos. I'll leave that link live for you where you submitted the photos. There are hundreds more in there we just couldn't use because we didn't want this thing to go forever. But there you go, 11 minutes of memories in there. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did as well. We have just 2 more things for you. I'll give you a closing message here in just a minute. But before that, we have a really exciting portion of our Digi Awards tonight. And that is the announcement for those of you who are just about to move on. Those of you who are graduating and thinking that you're giving up Y Digital, and maybe feeling sad about that or sad about leaving those around you, I've got some good news for you. So if you would please turn your attention over. Taryn, are you here? You here to take over? All right. I've got a message for you from a few of my very good friends and your hopefully future friends. So Taryn, it's all you.
Hi, you guys. So excited to be here. I'm Taryn Royal, for those of you who don't know me. I think I know most of you, so that's super fun. But I graduated in December of 2019, and I'm currently working at an agency in Lehigh called 97th Floor as an enterprise marketer over there. So I've been there since October. So we have something, as Adam said, really, really exciting to announce tonight. Every alumni and everybody in the lab knows that when you're in Y Digital, it becomes so much more than just a lab or even an agency. Even an amazing experience, it becomes so much more than that. From those late nights in the lab that we've all had to those naps on the couches. I know I've done that. And Katrina, I know Katrina's done that too. And just all the memories. All the memories that we make there. The lab really becomes a home, as is so evident through this entire video presentation and all the love that I just feel from you guys. The people you work with really become a family. And when you graduate, you're excited to be moving on to great things and to be moving on to awesome jobs and doing great things in the world. But you feel really sad when you feel like you have to leave behind a family. So tonight we are really excited to announce the Y Digital Alumni Association. And we want every student that comes through this program to be connected to each other and to alumni that have gone before them.
So we're also, along with that, so excited to announce the Y Digital Alumni Council, which will be comprised of 6 Y Digital alumni. This council, and I'll announce it in a minute, will be ensuring that Y Digital remains that close-knit family that we've all come to love through networking and professional events, a mentorship program, and other initiatives that will be announced throughout the next couple months. So this council is so pumped to be working with you. So your council for this next year is Valerie Evans, a digital marketing specialist from Berkeley REI. Katrina, yeah, we'll let you cheer. Yes, cheer. Katrina Arnell, associate account strategist at Google.
Woo!
Casey Miller, a digital marketing specialist, also at Berkeley REI. Spencer Christensen, a paid social manager at Roan.
I love him.
Oh, he's great. Spencer Norawang, who's a social analytics project manager at Methods and Mastery.
Yeah! Methods and Mastery! Woo!
I really love him.
And then I also will be on your alumni council for this next year. So we're all very, very excited. We have Spencer Christensen and Spencer Norawang here also on this call, and they're going to just talk about some of the programs that we have starting immediately. So take it away, Christensen.
Thanks. Man, this is really cool to come back and kind of see what has become of Y Digital since we've left it. It blows my mind, honestly. And Adam, you've made something incredible. So what a better way to stay connected for digital marketing students than through digital means? We've kind of set up a couple different ways to get all of the graduating seniors connected to the Alumni Council, and we'll continually post things, get meetups going, things like that. We have a Facebook page, we have a LinkedIn group, and then we'll probably also add everyone to the alumni Slack as well. So watch for those invitations. Valerie or me or one of the Alumni Council will definitely be reaching out to you, inviting you. So watch for that. And yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. We're really excited to, as Taryn said, continue this close-knit relationship and kind of continue the Y Digital family past graduation. And Spencer.
Wow. So just hopping on that, we are so excited. First of all, just before we go into this fancy professional junk, y'all are so petty. Like, I love the culture and legacy that you guys are building and having throughout Y Digital. Like, it's still fresh. Like, I felt kind of stressed listening to this call, but like, y'all good. Y'all are living your best life. And Adam, again, congrats to you for building this legacy. And essentially the job of what we want to do, just like what Taryn said, is we want to continue this legacy. If there's one thing we've learned graduating from Y Digital and from the PR program in general, or comms in that regard, there's like so many different people that are a part of this now, is definitely the relationships that we have. And within these relationships, we don't want to just be like a cool Facebook group, be like, hey, how are you doing? Like, we're beyond that. We're digital people, right? So we want to have essentially a program, a way that we can interact with each other that's not like unnatural or like kind of awkward. So we're gonna do things like events in like different cities. So like, I'm in San Francisco. So if you're ever in San Francisco, we'll probably do like a whole meetup. Same thing with Utah. There are a lot of Utah-based people that are still out there meeting together, working on those networks, keeping those networks alive. And also a way that we're gonna try and give back is doing something called the mentorship program, which details to come, but essentially every member from that have graduated from Y Digital is essentially going to be a council member or someone that we could reach out to if we don't know something about SEO or paid, or if this student just needs help just figuring out their life. A lot of that burden lies on Adam, and essentially the Alumni Council will be able to give you that real-time advice and that kind of partnership and friendship that, you know, we want to keep alive with Y Digital, because Y Digital is awesome. But yeah, super excited to kick this off. More details to come. I think next steps coming through is, I think Spencer just sent the Facebook group, and I think he's going to send the LinkedIn group. Just join those and we'll send updates along the way. But I'm so happy to be here. Congrats to all the nominees and congrats to an awesome year and awesome semester. kick it off to you, Adam or Taryn.
Yeah, I think it's to Adam.
Okay. Thank you so much, Spencer, and Taryn. Thank you for helping us jump on this and create what I think will be the next great initiative inside of Y Digital. As most of you know and have seen as working with me, Y Digital was never designed to be just a little thing you did at BYU for a semester. It was designed to be a professional preparation program that would hopefully suck you in and become this really interesting and important part of your life while you were at school. I wanted you to feel like you had a social life through that and a professional network. And it never quite seemed right that you would then graduate, be out into the world, and that was it. And so it became too big of a burden for me with the alumni we were getting, trying to keep track of all of them and make things happen. So I have a sincere appreciation for the 6 alumni who are going to be shouldering the load this coming year. We'll have some more details, as I said, that'll be coming out this summer. But first and foremost, those of you who are graduating want you to be part of the association. So make sure you get signed up and become part of this. You always hear this phrase networking and networking. Well, I want you to know that as you look around the gallery view of the Zoom call right now, this is your network. These are the first people that you get to know on a very personal basis that you could call or Slack or text if you need a job advice or even a job later or needed a referral or something else. And there's a lot more people like the ones on this call. And I've trusted Taryn and Spencer and their cohort to help introduce you guys to the rest of them as well. If you are staying in Y Digital, you'll hear information about signing up for the mentorship program. You get to apply to actually have a mentor that will help you. Those of you graduating, make sure you land a job, start to get good at your job, and then somebody will reach out to you about being a mentor after that. So please be part of what's happening. We also have some news coming about an alumni scholarship that we'll be funding and a few other things coming your way. So really exciting things happening on the alumni front. And I think this is an appropriate time to let you know that once Y Digital becomes your family, it doesn't stop. Whether we're remote, whether we're in person, whether we're all over the country, or all over the world, we have this thing in common called Y Digital. And I want to share with you guys some thanks from way back when, I guess, Spencer Christensen and Spencer Norwong have been with me the longest. So back when we first started this thing, Y Digital was kind of an idea. It was a handful of us sitting in a lab trying to decide what to do. It wasn't even furnished back then. And now I look at what we've just accomplished. I watched that slide reel and I realized that this has been an incredible journey. So no matter where you joined us, if it was just as recently as March for the interns or way back in 2018 and 2017 for some of the alumni on this call, I want to say thank you. Thank you for going on this journey with us. Thanks for being part of this experiment that we like to call Y Digital. I wish I could close the night right now by giving you all one great big hug and taking a big family photo. Not really able to do that through Zoom. I'm going to screenshot all of your galleries, so everybody's going to need to smile. But outside of that, just know my DMs are always open for you. Let's stay in touch. Let's stay friends. And this Digi Awards will go online. We're going to clip out all the acceptance speeches, put it into that YouTube video, launch a brand new one. So the whole of the Digi Awards is going to be here. So you guys have access to watching the whole ceremony and watching the slideshow, anything else you want to see. We're all part of it. Love you all so much. And thanks for being part of the 2020 #Digi Awards.